I don't think Asmongold said that. Hot bitches don't want to work no more. All they want to do is eat hot chip and do OnlyFans. What happened to Western civilization, dude? This is like, is Asmongold turning PUA? Like, this is a Sneeko tweet. Like, this is not an Asmongold tweet. First of all, who goes to GameStop? Like, every part of this tweet is busted. Like, who's going to GameStop? You buy everything online, unfortunately. Like, the only time Asmongold goes outside is not to go to GameStop or Target. It's to go to Whataburger to get the same meal he gets every time with a side of Dr. Pepper. I know this because that's the only thing he does. There's no way. I don't think this is serious. I think this is a bait tweet. I can't get over this take, man. Peach has replied. I saw Peach. That's when I knew it was real. When I saw Peach Jars' reply, Asmon, the bills can't possibly be this high. Come on. Like, there is no way. I can't. That's when I was like, all right, this gotta be. I can't believe this is real. Get over it, please. Who the even is this? Who even is Asmongold? Is such a funny thing to say, because he's currently the largest political commentator on the platform that you're on. Guess what, dude? He is one of the, if not the largest right-wing content creator right now in the United States of America, and also one of the largest political commentators in general. You could say he's not a political commentator, but it doesn't matter. You could say that, but it doesn't matter, because if you look at his output, that's still very much the reality. Especially during the election cycle, that was like, I mean, he was farming that. Moon had basically the same take.
What is hoflation?
Also, sex work is like work. Hello, Asmongold criticizing someone else's labor is crazy work. He can't even maintain eye contact with a woman, zero self-awareness. No, I'm gonna shock the world right now with this revelation. Asmongold not only knows that sex work is real work. Asmongold used to date a sex worker and used to be pro sex work back in the day. Asmongold's dated. I think he's dated multiple sex workers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't get over this. This tweet is in the halls of greats, in my opinion. Can you define hoflation, please? I don't know what it is. I actually have no idea what hoflation is. I've heard red pill guys say it in the manosphere, but I don't know what it exactly means. I don't know if it means like there's more hoes than before, or if like hoes are, the existing hoes are inflated in value when they should be deflated, because those two concepts actually contradict one another. Because if the marketplace of hoes, if the supply for hoes has gone up, whereas demand has stayed relatively the same, then obviously the value of the hoe would deflate. Whereas if the value of the hoe has inflated, that means that there is not more supply of hoes, but simply more demand of hoes, whereas supply has stayed relatively the same. This is why I don't fully understand the concept of hoflation. Maybe I'm too autistic to understand it, but like I kind of generally get it. It's just a way to shit on women, but I've never fully understood what it meant. Hoflation, a disaster for human civilization, from Black Pigeon Speaks. Okay. This seems like a smart guy. I'm gonna learn a lot from this video, I think.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay.
So what's the argument here that she's like annoying? I mean, because she is. Like, is that hoflation, that like women have become more annoying or something? Like, there are annoying women out there, just like there are plenty of annoying men.
Thousands of tears later.
I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests.
I wanted a podcast with this woman. Her entire life perspective was never settling. Her entire brand is being bougie best friend. She has nearly 300,000 followers across multiple platforms. I will reserve my thoughts on this for the time being because I have to word it carefully, or people will think I'm attacking her personality, not her philosophy. So you will all have to wait on that commentary. If you are a single and childless woman, do not watch our content if you want marriage and children. Oh my God. I hate every single person that is involved in this. I genuinely hate every single person that's involved in the story, from the guy, Black Pigeon Speaks, which I assume is going to do, I mean, anyone who writes an entire dissertation on this is truly needs to be institutionalized. I hate the original woman because she's like the classic annoying influencer who is basically doing, and this isn't the same because there's no structural violence associated with her like behavior, but what she's doing is basically like Andrew Tate style commentary, but for women, not to the same degree. And I'm not saying that there's any moral equivalency there, and I'm certainly not saying that she's done any of the crimes that Andrew Tate has done. I'm simply stating that like the overarching void that Andrew Tate fills is bravado and like, you know, these depictions of hyper masculinity, oftentimes by basically presenting himself as this like dominator of women. And this is like the shitty attempt at doing the same thing from the opposing side. Of course, it's not a moral equivalence. There is, I'm gonna repeat that again before the Radfems slit my throat online. She basically isn't doing anything wrong other than being annoying. Okay, Andrew Tate does a lot wrong besides being annoying. But I also don't like this other person too, because it seems like she's basically placing a lot of emphasis on, if you're a single and childless woman, do not watch our content if you want marriage and children. Like, what do you mean? Why are you learning about marriage and content and how to get these things from watching online influencers?
It showed that my account is really low.
Like this also, like dunking on women for being like, oh yeah, I'm freezing my eggs because like my egg count is really low. It's like, oh, you deserved it. What a psychotic thing to do to another human being. Like, yeah, her vibes are bad. Okay, her vibes are bad. She's annoying. She presents herself as like a classic, like out of touch Instagram influencer that's like, I'm the shit. And I have these expectations of myself, and I have these expectations from others. And then it's like, haha, guess what? Bitch, you deserved it. Like, you're gonna die alone. You're not gonna have children anymore. Is a ridiculous thing to say to a human being.
I had like a giant cyst on my ovary, and the doctors told me that.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem like it's an age-specific issue either. Like, it just seems like she has a health complication on top of that.
The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility, but we didn't even start like the actual egg freezing, so.
How could this possibly ever have happened to me? Lamented Cornelia Slunjiski, who is a Croatian influencer of younger girls, and her message stressed.
Why do these guys spit so much? Like, why can I hear their mouth spittle noises while they're talking? Don't they have better microphones? What the hell is going on here? I shouldn't be able to smell your halitosis through the internet. Bridge troll sounding ass motherfucker.
This is the mantra of never settling for less. And I should stress, and at least it's good to know, that the pain in her stomach was not morning sickness.
Give me a different Hoflation video. I can't do that. This is too much. No. Wait, ASMONGOLD?
Newscaster addresses the rude dating down.
Seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who...
So it looks like women are getting victimized again.
Math genius? ASMONGOLD saw this guy, Ho Math, and he titled this video, Math Genius? Oh my God. This dude is not even the genius of scrapbooking. Okay, what do you mean, man? What do you mean, Math Genius? This has 1.5 million views, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no.
Women are having to date down because there are no good men left. Let's talk about why. So usually men make more than women, which is not fair. Let's not talk about why. We'll just assume.
Okay, he's like, that's a math genius. It takes a math genius to recognize. Okay.
Assume it's oppression. So to combat this oppression, we need the government to make laws so that women can make an equal amount of money, which is fair. And once women are making an
I love how the name of this account is called Ho Math.
Equal amount of money, now men who make less than them are f***ing losers. Women are getting educated and they have standards.
I love how he puts educated in print in like quotes.
She needs a man who makes more money than her. So basically, women need to be making the same amount of money as men, or even more, because it's 2023. That's the year that it is.
No, it's 123.
This is the year, and so the government has to make this happen.